What's going on, everybody? Today we are going to be showing you how to install the Veloster N front mount intercooler kit on your Veloster N. As always, we're going to start with taking off the engine cover. And then you're going to go ahead and remove your intake. Now go ahead and disconnect the negative side of your battery. You want to try your best to avoid getting electrocuted. Now you're going to want to go ahead and disconnect all the connections to your cold pipe. And then go ahead and loosen the clamp holding the cold pipe to the throttle body. Next, you're going to be taking off all the mounts for your front bumper. So there's 4 underneath the hood. There's going to be 1 screw underneath each side of the bumper and then 3 clips. And just repeat it for the other side. Next, you're going to want to go underneath the car and take off all the clips and screws holding on the skid plate. And then you're going to want to start pulling up on the bumper, being careful not to break any of the tabs. Now you're going to want to start removing your factory hot pipe. Now you're going to remove that factory cold pipe and set it aside because we will need to transfer things from the factory cold pipe to your new cold pipe. Now just get any wiring or anything in the way of the intercooler out of the way, and we're going to start removing that factory intercooler. Once you got those 4 bolts undone, it should slide right out. And now for this part, you're going to want to jack up or support the fan assembly as you take off the factory crash bar. Now just go ahead and pull it straight off and replace it with your new 6-element crash bar. Now you can go ahead and attach the mounts for your new intercooler, and you're going to want to leave them partially loose or not all the way tightened, because you might need to adjust the intercooler for clearance. Now go ahead and install your new intercooler. And you're going to want to make sure you have at least a millimeter of clearance right here, just so that it doesn't rub. Now, to make sure that you have that clearance that we previously mentioned, you might need to pull on the bottom of the intercooler and adjust the mounts. And now once you got that done, you can just put back what you removed to make space for the new intercooler. Next, you're going to want to go ahead and lubricate your couplers. Notice when you put this coupler back on, you should not go past that line in the pipe. It should stay flush with that line. Now when putting on your new hot pipe, make sure that the bend in the pipe is closest to the intercooler and that the logo on the couplers are facing the ground. Next, you're going to be transferring everything that's on your old cold pipe to your new cold pipe. Now with the coupler on the bottom, the 6-element logo should be facing sideways, and with the coupler on the top, you should be able to see our 6-element logo. Now go ahead and reinstall your new cold pipe. Now just make sure all your clamps are tight, your sensors are plugged in correctly, and your vacuum line is returned into the coupler, and you are good to go.